Today is Thursday, March 6th. The time right now is approximately 3:08 p.m. And the temperature is a solid minus 1 degree Celsius, but with the wind chill, it's feeling more like minus 9, and there is quite a wind chill. And as you can see, we're having some slight flurries here. Right now, I'm at the intersection of Carlton and Church, and I'm going to be walking northbound a bit. I don't have a clear route planned out, but since I'm back in the city, I figured I'm going to try to keep an upload, at least on a daily basis, so if not every other day, so let's do it. Still no gimbal. Yeah, I know, it's coming. It will arrive when you least expect it. Bank here in the infamous, used to be Maple Leaf Square, where many infamous acts of, including Nirvana. We have a Loblaws, Pico, and Walker Exy Grill, and a Wingstop. Oh, the list goes on. Ooh. Yeah, quite the wind chill, but again, not to the point where I need gloves this time, but there's been many other incidences where I've definitely needed them and did not have them, so not so bad today. Seems like a nice 60s residential high-rise. And I figured I'm not too far away from a residence I used to reside in, so I figured I might as well walk by it. On a little side street called Homewood, not to be confused with Wood Street. Toronto Police Service. So yeah, after coming back from Burlington, I was initially in Hamilton, recording a couple of videos with a friend of mine called Get It Jay. That's his link. So check that out. It's a pretty entertaining video, I think. We explored Dundurn Castle and the surrounding areas of it. And there'll be a follow-up on his channel. Not uploaded yet, but after some much-needed editing, it should be approximately sometime tomorrow. And my watch likes to do that every 3:11 for about 20 seconds, but I just shut that up right now. Yeah, when I came back yesterday, there was no power, and my Uber driver pointed out that the traffic lights were out because I wasn't even paying attention right near my area. And then the next set were also out, and he's noticed that a lot of houses he was looking in the windows had no lights, and he said, I hope your place isn't included in this power outage as well. But of course it was. But thankfully, by the time I got there, only 45 minutes later, it was restored. And the reason for this apparently is some townhouses caught fire, which is obviously very tragic. I haven't heard of any updates on casualties, but I really hope no one was harmed, because having your home burned down is obviously horrible enough. And while a lot of the city can be complaining about not having a lot of power, those residents obviously were going through much more of an issue. So yeah. And I've noticed how much prices have skyrocketed since well, the last couple days. So you know, it is what it is right now, but I'm not going to get into that because that's just a heated topic. So the last thing I'll just say is, if you're in Canada, just buy Canadian. Do it for your country. Elementary school here, I think. And that's a really cool high-rise. The design of those balconies are really, really cool. Huh. Alrighty. Yeah, I moved to Homewood in May of 2019 from Dundas, which is a little town just outside the west end skirts of Hamilton, past McMaster University. But before that, I lived in Hamilton for a good almost 20 years of my life. I've also lived in Kingston, Guelph, Ottawa, and other various cities, but I initially moved from Toronto to Hamilton when I was 10 in 2000. But I was born in Toronto and spent the first 10 years of my life here, I should say. So it is my home. It will always be my home. So some nice views of the buildings of the financial district. So I think that one is a condo. Getting closer to the financial district, at least. And I believe I'm going to take a right here, which should lead me to Homewood. So this is Mutual Street. Okay. Yep, I'm definitely taking a right. All right, so this is Jarvis approaching. Got a Sick Kids Center for Community Mental Health Learning Institute. Some nice glass stained windows, which is always very beautiful. Vital Safety Services. Well, I see some flames on the back of that. So, sprinkler, fire, safety, inspections, repairs, and monitoring. Alrighty. Have a Collegiate Institute. I think it's a high school. I only used to live right down the street from here. You think I would know? Okay, I'm gonna try to make this light. Rogers Center? Well, not the Rogers Center, the Rogers headquarters. Toronto. And we're embarking on Homewood, where I'll be taking another right. Pass by the infamous residence where I used to reside for only 4 months. Whew. Some wide bike lanes here. This Catholic school, Our Lady of Lourdes Catholic school. It's elementary school. It's definitely a school zone area. If you need any movers, call 416-875-MOVE. Subway, but they're American, fortunately. Yeah, I'm a fan of Mr. Sub, Canadian. And honestly, I just prefer it. I've said this in many videos. Mr. Sub again, but I just think it's much better quality. And Firehouse Subs starting to take over. I'm not sure if they're American or Canadian. I hope they're Canadian, but they are just top tier. A bit more expensive, but I personally recommend the Turkey Bacon Ranch. And we got some more 60s high-rises with some interesting murals on one of them. Ken always points out, shout out to the Ken Continuum, please subscribe to his channel, that this is one of the most congested areas in all of Toronto of high-rises. I'm not sure if I'm going to go up there or not. And I always love seeing houses with these branches along the side. It just has a really organic look to it. I just think it's beautiful. All right, and we are at Homewood in Maitland Plaza, PL. Not sure what PL means, call me a dumbass, but here's the front. Nice sky blue, baby blue doors. I'm just gonna be crossing over here. You see another mural on an elevator lift for wheelchair accessibility. Pretty neat. Much better than a ramp, I guess. I used to think this was a residential building for senior citizens, but I have seen a lot of people that clearly are not senior citizens coming out of here, so I guess I was wrong on that. This is a very tall high-rise. I think at least 50 stories. I'm not gonna count right now, but I don't believe that mural was on there when I resided around here. But that's just really cool. Okay. And here it is, 59 Homewood. I would like to go onto the balcony, but I really do not want to trespass. Don't think that'd be cool. So, yeah, I moved here, like I said, May of 2019. Lived right in that front room there. The window's currently open. Don't know why. Aren't you really cold? But no, I had a lot of great memories here, to be honest. So that was almost like a new chapter in my life when I came back to Toronto. And I met my former girlfriend there. You know, we're still on good terms, so yeah. And when I passed by here about a year ago, I saw someone coming out of here, and I just asked him what the rent was. And he said that apparently the entire unit here, the whole house, the side of the house was for sale. So I'm not sure who owns it now, but yeah. This is just a dead end alleyway. No access to Sherbourne Street, so do not go that way if you want to access Sherbourne. Alrighty. Cool little balconies, railings up there. Really neat houses, and that's a interesting shape to a building. Very skinny building. Yeah, I have extreme vertigo, like really bad, where it's like crippling. Like anywhere above pretty much like the 7th or 8th floor is like nope, let alone being at the top. Like that would just be my worst nightmare, like anywhere at the top part of this building. Got a pink card sign. And down here there's a park. Well, there's 2 dog parks, one for bigger dogs and smaller dogs. And my ex-girlfriend used to bring her little chihuahua there. as I mentioned in the previous video, and just go up to the biggest dogs around. Bark their ears off. Some of the bigger dogs actually run away, which is just hilarious. You see the small little chihuahua scaring bigger dogs away. Yeah, Homewood is just a very nice street, honestly. Okay. I will be taking the left on Carlton. Another high rise, shorter than the other one, but still pretty massive. Yeah, what used to be a pharmacy, a discount pharmacy around here. I'm not sure if they still exist on that property. And over here we got a nice view of the CN Tower. This is the financial district. Right next to the BMO, but of course that tree is covering it. So I'm gonna try to cross the street and get a better view here. There we go. That's the view I was looking for. Let's get the BMO tower in there as well. Why not? Sometimes in older buildings like this, you see the year engraved of when it was built, but I was almost gonna think it would be engraved somewhere at the top, but apparently not. You can tell it's much older. I wonder what decade it was built in. It seems older than the 60s, maybe the 30s. But I can't tell you what I don't know. Another hard appearance with a frog in the middle. Not lit, but alrighty. Sort of a weird sound to that Corolla there. Eerie, weird sound. I'm not sure what that's about. It's a beautiful building. All right. And we have this beautiful Victorian style era church. Building is probably not as nice as the one next to it, but you know, probably have a good view of the city from up there. Probably be ending this right at the Home Hardware that we see in the distance here. Well, I might have to scroll in for that one. See it better with the naked eye, I suppose. Got a pretty congested streetcar here. That's pretty common, especially during rush hours. 506 Carlton. And I'll just push the button here. Allen Gardens Park. And there's another 506 Carlton heading to Hyde Park. That one is to Main Street Station. You can hear countdowns, but these traffic lights don't have countdown numbers. You just have to kind of guess when. And it's funny, I was going to record it, but when I was in Burlington, the countdown for their traffic lights sounds like a space shuttle launch. 10, 9, 8. I'll have to record that in a future video. had all day, I think. We have the infamous variety store here. I think it's Kim's Convenience, where it was filmed. Oh, that might be another location. Okay, I might be wrong. No, it's not, but it's definitely around this area. My bad. But it was a Canadian TV show. I think that was on CBC. So definitely, sorry, not Kim's Convenience. Kid seemed a little too grown up to be in a stroller, but I don't judge. Dixon. Well, I see the sign and I see the bus. Meals on Wheels, Adult Day Center. Transportation volunteer programs. Well, that's always nice. Help less fortunate. Walmart delivery service. I can just tell by the boxes. FedEx. And what is this? You see a big cat house here. Cat bed. Something tells me a cat's in here. Maybe multiple cats. In fact, I think I see one right there. Just sleeping. Try to get a view without going too far and trespassing. How cute is that? Kitty Snipey. And we see Home Hardware approaching. Ontario Street. And there's another doggo Snipey. Tell she really wants to go in a certain other direction. Okay, my thumb is starting to get a little bit cold, but I'm not going to complain. Interesting design to this building here. First aid and CPR. Yeah, I'm feeling it. This is no one lives here. Boarded up. Nice house though. I wonder what they're planning to do with it. You know, I've been meaning to get some more tattoos myself, and actually some covered, to be honest. So, I'm gonna have to look into this place one day. And here comes that old north wind. Oh, boys. There's a guy behind me on a bicycle when he should be on the road, so I might as well let him pass. Yeah, no problem. At least he said thank you. But no, there are no bike lanes here, so, you know, I'll give him a pass for that. Fair enough. Pet value. see more of them as opposed to Starbucks. But unfortunately, they're kind of just disappearing more and more. So as I am at the intersection of Parliament and Carlton, I think I'll be ending this. Doggo Snakey. Okay. So, thank you for watching. My name is Kyle Walker. Please remember to subscribe, share, like, and turn on that notification bell for all my updates. Or some updates. Personalized if that's what you prefer. I'm always grateful. And I will see you in the next one. Walker, out.